Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I don't even know. Is that the thing to say? Is that what people say when they say, welcome back to the channel? Oh my goodness. I'm tired, but I wanted to get on today, and I feel like I always document my doctor days and my update days since they're getting farther and farther in between. And that's how we all met. That's how we all met here was all the updates and the updates, the cancer updates, right? Hello, broadbands. Hello, hello. You guys are here. But if you're new here, my name is Tia B. Stokes. I'm a mother of 5. Major Legend Mays, Taz, and Rose. I'm married to the handsome Andrew Stokes. And 967 days ago, I was diagnosed with acute myeloid leukemia. I'm currently in remission. Jeff, I have not seen you forever. Jeff, how are you? And Jen, you're here. You should be preparing for Disneyland, right? Jen, you guys going to Disneyland tomorrow? When is it? Lauren Parks, hello. Oh my heck, I love you, Lauren. You're so cute. Busy working hard. But your transplant, Jeff, it's doing good? Is your transplant doing good? Oh, Jen, I love you. I hope you're feeling good. So yes, today was my 3-month doctor visit. My doctor visits have now gone to 3 months. I have graduated. So this was the second time that I've had a 3-month in between doctor visit. It used to be like every month, every week, every other week, and then every month, and now we're down to 3 months, so that's a good thing. That's awesome. But I won't lie, I get major Scanxiety, if that's what it's called. I know for other cancer patients, they do like scans because they're looking for masses or something like that, you know? And mine is a little different because it's leukemia. They do blood work and they check your white blood cell count, your white cell counts, and your red blood cell counts, and your ANCs and your platelets. If you've been here since the beginning, you know what I'm talking about. You know all the white blood count, red blood count, ANC, all that stuff. But, I like to think of myself as a pretty faithful person. I am always really positive. I don't hardly ever think of the negative. Like, I don't think of, like, what could happen. But I have to say, the longer this is going on, because, okay, when I first got diagnosed with cancer, I was like, oh, 6 months of chemotherapy, I'll be golden. I'm done. Sayonara, cancer. Never see you again. You know what I mean? Like, I was very naive to the fact of what cancer actually was and is in my life. But every time, like, the longer I get away from, my diagnosis date, and every time a blood scan is coming up, I start to freak out. And I especially start to freak out when I'm sick. And I have been sick for the last like month. And obviously you can see if you've watched my old YouTube videos and my story on my symptoms and how I got diagnosed, you know that, like, oh my gosh, like, there's so many symptoms and so many different things, and it doesn't always mean cancer, Tia, but in my brain, because of all the sicknesses that I have had leading up until my diagnosis, I panic. Like, I kind of, and I don't panic as in like like breathing attacks and stuff. I panic in a weird way. Like, I just kind of get quiet on my platforms. I get kind of quiet and short and snappy at my kids and snappy at my husband. I don't want people around me. I don't want to be around people until I know my results. It's really weird. I just kind of shut down in a weird way. And then I get really emotional because I'm thinking about I'm grateful for where I'm at, but I start to think of like, holy crap, if I relapse, like, can I do it again? Can I go through am I just going to give up? And I mean, even this morning when I had my breakdown, I just thought, I'm just going to give up. Like, if I relapse, I'm done. Like, I'm not going to fight anymore. Like, I'm not going to do chemotherapy anymore. I'm not going to do another transplant. I'm just going to die. I mean, it gets that dramatic because you just, I mean, I don't know if any other cancer fighters out there understand this, or maybe you can even just understand it, but you just get to the point of that's just controls your life so much and I think that's another thing is like, I feel so far away because I'm starting to live life. I'm out doing my careers. I'm teaching, I'm dancing, I'm traveling, I'm doing all the things with my kids, again. And then it's like these scan days come closer and it's like the reality of like, holy crap, you're not normal. You're not normal, Tia. Like, your blood may say normal, but you're not normal, And then you get sick on top of it, and it just adds so much more. Oh, I don't even know if this is making sense, but because I'm just blabbering, but it's just such a weird phase of life because it's like, and you hear people I hear stories all the time of people relapsing, and people have been in remission for 4 years from their transplant, and then they relapse, and I think somebody asked me this too about remission. Remission is not, and somebody said it really clear in my comment section actually on in TikTok, and they said, remission is not a state of cancer-free, and it's not a state of doesn't mean you're done. Remission just puts you in a place of where you're like good, like you're good, you're okay. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like, I can't remember the words they used in the comment. It was like stagnant or something like that. I can't remember where it puts your cancer at like a stagnant or a standstill. I can't remember exactly, but it was perfect. It was just like a great definition of remission, that it's not, and it was a good reminder to me too, because I feel like I'm such a live life person that I forget that I'm still sick, that I'm not all the way better yet. And I'm not trying to be negative, but it's just the truth. It is what it is, So I had my doctor's appointment today, and I was a mess before, and I was stressed out. It's been like weeks leading up to it. I was stressed out during the show, everything. I mean, even the show was like, well, what if this is, in my head, I'm thinking, what if this is my last show for a while again, and I get put back in the hospital because I'm going to relapse? And oh my gosh, your brain just messes with you, man. Don't believe everything it says. But I went in to get my I was supposed to get a pulmonary test, and it says people have trouble understanding NED and remission. Oh crap. Where'd that mess? Oh, people have trouble understanding NED and remission don't mean cured. Yes, that's it. That's what I was trying to say. But so I went in to get my pulmonary test, but I have been sick for the last like month. And I've been coughing, I've had achy body, my lungs just spitting up mucus, crap, my head throbbing. I can't breathe, the lack of airway breathing. So of course, all these symptoms that I'm having are just like playing on my brain, you know? Oh my gosh, I'm getting sick like the last time. Oh my gosh, I'm getting sick. It's not going away. What am I going to do? What if it turns into leukemia? Oh, anyways, that's where my brain was. So I went in to get to my pulmonary test. I went to get my pulmonary test and I walked in and she was like, yeah, we're not going to do this today. And I was like, why? She's like, because you're too sick. You're way sick. She's like, if we even do, she's like, you sound like crap. You sound awful. You're spitting up mucus. You're coughing and throwing up. And yeah, there's no way we're going to do your pulmonary test today because it's going to come out bad. And so I went back to LDS Hospital, went back to my Loveland clinic, and told them what happened. And they put me in a high pressure room. My Oreos. And yeah, they did my blood work, everything, and doctor came and looked at me, listened to my lungs. My lungs sounded awful. It's not COVID. I got tested for COVID yesterday before I went. I had to get a COVID test before I went today, so it's not COVID. So she listened to my lungs. My lungs sounded horrible. Anyways, come down to it, my numbers came back clear. Actually, she was actually shocked because my white blood count, guys, was like really good for considering how sick I was. She's like, usually, because when you get sick, the thing is with leukemia is that when you get sick, it leaves room, like it makes your white blood cells like drop and become abnormal, if that makes sense. So, and that's where it leaves room for leukemia cells to produce. Does that make sense? So some people don't understand that, but like, and I think that's why they're so big on like leukemia with the 6 years is because you can, like the more, if you get sick, it leaves your white blood cells go all crazy and wacky, and then it leaves room for, leukemia cells to create and to produce. So, yes, my white blood count was awesome. My red blood count was awesome. My ANC was awesome. Platelets were awesome. So, that is amazing news. We're so grateful for that. That's what I told my brother, or I told Andy, I can't remember who I told, but I said, Stokes is so... Did you lock the door? Oh. He never locks the door. Ever. But I was telling him, I'm like, I'm grateful that I have pneumonia. I'd rather have that than have cancer cells. So I'll take pneumonia, I'll take RSV, I'll take infection on my lungs any day over cancer cells. So smash that like button. We're happy about that. Just so grateful for the good news and so blessed. So we won't have another one of those until another 3 months. In 3 months, we'll have another one. we'll check it again. But yeah, so we were supposed to go to Disneyland with Cam and Cecily and their families for Christmas, but we are not now. We are staying home because I start my steroids tomorrow and antibiotics tomorrow for my pneumonia, and then the RSV, I just have to stay home and not do anything so I don't get anyone else sick. And yeah, crazy day. So it ended with a beautiful night tonight. We did our Christmas story. The boys did the haka. I had some visitors, and yeah, I'm just so grateful, you guys. Grateful. Am I done getting biopsies? They told me I get no more biopsy unless my labs start looking funny. Yes. So yes, Jeff. So I am done with biopsies as well, unless my labs start looking funny. So I'm grateful for that. What do you normally eat on Christmas Day? Christmas Day, it's always different. Sometimes we do turkey, sometimes we do ham. Just kind of depends on what family we're with. If it's just us, we'll probably just do, I don't know. I saw something where they did like breakfast for Christmas Eve dinner. Was it that? I thought that was really cute. I want to do that. But yeah, all in all, you guys, it was a good day. And I'm excited to celebrate Christmas. And big news, you guys, fun fact, this is the first December I am home. Can you guys believe that? Last December, I was in the hospital for COVID for the second time. The December before that, I was receiving my transplant. Crazy, right? So since my diagnosis, this is the first December that I've actually been home. And I was really fearful that they were going to keep me in the hospital today. And I told my pulmonary EFT lady that. She was like, well, why don't they know that you're sick? And I said, well, because I don't want to stay in the hospital. And I just started crying. I just started bawling. I was like, because if I tell them I'm sick, they'll just admit me and I don't want to be admitted. So she was really cute about it. She's like, well, let's just talk to them and maybe you won't have to. So I'm really grateful to be home. I'm grateful to have clear scans and be normal. And yeah, but prayers to my brother. My brother Max is also fighting pneumonia. You guys know Max. He's been here lots. He's fighting pneumonia, so pray for him. Oh, pray for everybody's been sick. It's been crazy. So but like I said, I'd rather have pneumonia, RSV, and infection on my lungs. I'm happy about that compared to having the other thing, Anyways, I love you guys. Grateful for all of you. Look out for some Vlogmas videos. We've been documenting some fun Vlogmas videos, so bring Andy out. I know we need to bring Andy out more often, so we will. But love you all. So grateful for every single one of you. Thanks for being here. I'm gonna go to bed because look at my eyes. My sleep meds are kicking in. Okay, let's say a prayer. Our dear Heavenly Father, grateful for this day. Grateful for all our many blessings. Grateful for all that we have. Thank you for health and strength. And please bless us that we can be able to feel better. And that we can be able to kick this pneumonia and RSV and infection away. And bless that Max can get better as well. And he can feel stronger. And bless the poor and the sick. And bless those that are in need. They can feel thy love and comfort. we love thee so very much, and we're grateful for all that we have. And bless Twitch's family at this time that they can be comforted. And we're grateful again. We say these things in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen. Amen, you guys. Aloha means hello, goodbye, and I love you. Good night.